Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Darcy Africa before Run Rabbit Run. How you doing, Darcy?
I'm good, thanks. How
You've
are
had
you?
a good summer. You had a win at Hard Rock, and then it's the last time we chatted. But you went up and did the Wonderland Trail with the Chrissy.
Yeah.
How'd that go? I mean,
it was beautiful. It was really fun. I'd never been on the trail. We had a blast. It was kind of one of those days where it was just seamless, and we didn't really have to say much, but everything just went really well. So we had a good time.
what's it like changing modes after all these years of racing to sort of? I mean, you go out for fun runs all the time, but there was a purpose to your adventure.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. We didn't even really think about time. Most of the time we were out there, it was literally only like 5 miles till we were finishing that we realized. We looked at our watches and we had thrown the number 24 out there before starting the run, and so I guess we were kind of shooting for 24 hours, and then we realized after whatever 80 some odd miles that we were actually going to go closer to 22 hours. So we didn't really, it just sort of happened.
And how do you meet out your effort on that? 'Cause, I mean, it's almost a full day of running, but there's not splits in the way that you have at a race, and not competitors. So how do you choose, especially with a pair of you, choose how fast you're running?
We just, that's what I mean when I say it worked out so seamlessly, that we never spoke about pace. We never spoke about what happens if one of us doesn't feel good or whatever. We just, when one of us would slow down, the other one would go in front and try and pull the other one, and then it just worked. We never spoke about it. It just happened. We just sort of, and we both had times where we weren't, moving as quickly, or we weren't feeling as good, or something was hurting, and it just, I don't know, everything fell into place, and we just kind of paced one another. So.
And Chrissy had paced you at Hard Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys have much running experience together other than that?
We've paced each other on and off throughout the years. I think I've paced her at Western, maybe she's paced me at Western. So we've sort of swapped back and forth, and now that she's in Boulder, we've had a chance to do a little bit of training together, which is really nice.
So do you think maybe that having had those dual roles of pacing one another really prepared you guys to have that experience at Wonderland?
I think so. I think that we're both sort of in the same place in our running. We've both been at it for the same amount of time, and so I think we had the same goals, and we're both sort of seeking something else besides just doing 100-mile races. Just sort of watching our careers evolve into something a little different. So that was really fun.
But here you are.
Yeah.
There's a big 100-mile start tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
What draws you back to or keeps you running the race? Because this is not your first 100-miler this summer. What draws you?
It was a last-minute decision.
Yeah.
Clearly. So I only decided I think a week and a half ago. So I don't know. I just thought, what the hey? I just it just seemed like it was a good idea. It's pretty close to home, and there's a good sized purse, so there's a little incentive, and I was feeling good after doing the Wonderland Trail. My body seemed to recover okay, so I'll find out tomorrow.
You had pretty good, I wouldn't say luck, but a pretty good deal with the Rocky Mountain Slam last year. You didn't really performances didn't degrade after multiple long days.
Yeah.
So
hopefully that will be the same. I don't know, we'll see.
One aspect that's going to be different than probably any 100 you run is there's no pacers this weekend. And you've run team races before that in the adventure racing, right? So what's it going to be? Have you done a long race or adventure by yourself overnight?
Yeah, I mean, I actually, both times I've run the Bighorn 100, I was solo.
Okay.
No crew, no pacers, and I actually had two of, I think, some of my best runs at Bighorn. So I actually kind of look forward to it. It sort of keeps things simple, and logistically there's really nothing to stress about. You just put your drop bags out there, and that's kind of what I'm doing.
Really? Drop bags, no pacer? It's just you and 103 miles of...
exactly. Yep.
Of course. So
Yeah.
you're looking forward to that simple...
I am. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, enjoy that simple run out there, Darcy.
Thank you. Thanks.